What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today is May the 8th. Happy Wednesday, everyone. I want to give you a quick pre-market update, go over some of the hot movers and what big money is gravitating towards today. Before I get into any of that, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off, today there's no data points that's going to disrupt the broader market, similar to the last several trading days. So it is solely based off of companies' specific technicals, as well as companies unveiling their earnings. So those are going to be kind of the moving aspects of the market right now, and a lot of the big money is gravitating towards a lot of companies unveiling their earnings. Right now you also do see the fear and greed index starting to slip a little bit lower at 39, so people's appetite for risk is diminishing. So again, with a lot of growth plays, it's definitely going to affect that. But without further ado, let's get right to it. Sofi did come out with their 10Q late last night. Nothing really crazy. No actual news this morning, but it is down 1.13%, largely because of two things. One of which is right here. Upstart completely bombed their earnings. It is down massively. I'm not going to be talking on it because it's not getting sufficient amount of volume, but needless to say, in the past, Upstart has really affected Sofi. So right now, Sofi's technicals and just Upstart is really affecting it today, despite no news or anything like that. Shorts have been doubling down, so anticipate them to once again increase. Currently, 20.28% of the free float is being shorted, and that works out to be 201.28 million shares overall are being shorted. And one point to really watch for, like I said, and I have been saying, $7.11. That is going to be that next strong resistance / target. But with it at $6.97, that seems to be diminishing. I even did a video yesterday on how market makers will pretty much be suppressing Sofi below $7, and lo and behold, here we are. And keep in mind, I'm looking at the one-day chart, so that is a very strong support and resistance points. So the next one is $6.60, but looking at the 4-hour right here, some points to watch for with it at again $6.96. Just watch for $7.01 and then $6.69. So pretty far gap. So just anticipate a lot of volatility. Uber missed on their earnings, down 9.12%, and it's not that heavily shorted, as you can kind of tell right here. So 2.51% of the free float, nothing really crazy. Back in the day, it was very heavily shorted, somewhat like 5%, but right now very minimal. So 2.51%, like I said. If you're looking at trading it with it as 64 and change, it's between this S2 and this S1. So just watch for a recovery to around 65.51, and vice versa. If the market does worsen throughout the trading day and a lot more fear pops up, then $62.50 will be that next strong support that you want to watch for. Similarly, Shopify did miss on their earnings. It is down 19 and something percent. And a lot of these companies are getting a lot of abnormal volume, so thus that's why I'm bringing it up. But as well, similar to Uber, Shopify isn't heavily shorted, so 1.33% of the free float's being shorted, so don't anticipate all that much. And keep in mind when I'm bringing this up, in case you are new to the channel, I'm not bringing this up as a benchmark, just more of a stat that you can kind of analyze, because if a company is heavily shorted, usually might insinuate that the operational aspect of the business hasn't really been all that great. So again, something to consider. But with it at $62.10 right now, or 62 and change, it is between this S3 and this S2. So 61.23 will be a strong support that you'll want to watch for. Vice versa, a potential recovery to 65.53. Given the fear in the market, I don't really anticipate that happening, but when you get these extreme moves, sometimes you get extreme recoveries. So just take note of some of the strong support and resistance points. This one right here is getting a lot of volume, up 32.92% based off of this news right here. So it looks like they are launching a new AI cloud service in collaboration with leading high performance computing company. So as what's been happening, you throw AI on any news and it seems to be going up. This is what they do in case you are curious. So you can always pause it and read through it. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff. Seasonality with us being in May, historically over the last 10 years, it does go down 8.3%. Very low market cap company, so $9 million. And just so you guys can see it, hasn't done any recent reverse stock splits. Last one was done on October the 16th, 2023. And they've actually done some forward splits in the past, so not really criticizing this company in its entirety. So that's kind of a positive thing. So let me know your thoughts on that. If you are looking for a lot of good compiled information such as press releases, SEC filings, transcripts from previous earnings, fireside chats, take a look at Seeking Alpha Premium for a 7-day free trial. Has a ton of good information and really makes things easy for due diligence. But right now it is somewhat heavily shorted. Take that with a grain of salt. 5.99%. Utilization is 79.53 and 162,000 shares overall are being shorted. So utilization is kind of high. So this kind of meets that MO that the market likes to squeeze. Low float companies, very low market cap, and not like short somewhat. So you never know, this could have a nice abnormal pop up, but some points to really watch for right here with it at $3.23 and change. It is between these 2 points, so the pivot and this R1, so $3.30 will be that next strong resistance / target, and then vice versa $2.47. And last but not least, NIO. So this one is down 4.54% based off of no news. So there's a couple things affecting NIO today, one of which is just the technicals. So right now NIO's technicals are somewhat overdone, and the first sign of weakness, typically you would see a pullback. And so what's happening is Morgan Stanley came out and said, you know what, avoid all Chinese stocks. I don't know the basis of that, but good old Morgan Stanley likes to shake up the market, and lo and behold, that's why you get kind of this recipe for a pullback. So again, that's kind of what's happening. NIO is somewhat heavily shorted, so take that again with a grain of salt. If Ortex will load, I don't think it will. It's roughly around 13% short interest, but I'll move on from that. $5.26 and change is between this R2 and this R3. So $5.10 will be a strong support that you'll want to watch for. I don't anticipate that to be touched today. That would be kind of extreme if you ask me, given no actual fundamental news. Vice versa, $5.55 will be that next strong target. And similarly, I don't anticipate that being touched whatsoever either. So let me know your thoughts on the stocks. Is there anything else that is floating your boat that you are kind of curious and interested in? What I've been doing, so this is the top 5 stocks based off of AI, whether it's a buy or sell. So Uber, it does say it is a long, so that's kind of a very interesting aspect considering they are getting burned down 8.42%. So this is why I did say you could see a recovery quickly to this S1 as it does get bought up, but AI says it is a buy. Virgin says to short. That's kind of interesting. TWLO short. I do believe I have a bid order for them at can't remember what price, but I just threw it in there just for a very low, just for a flip. But VERI long and RCM is a long. So you can always pause it and go over the explanations on why these are the top 5 either buys or sells in the market today. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. One final thing, take advantage of this promo. Simply sign up for a new account, throw $100 at it, and they give you 7 fractional shares of the Mag 7. Kick-ass deal. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.